afternoon and welcome to the Imps Ting podcast show with me, Cornell B, live and direct, back again with another podcast show. Obviously, before I get into the Imps Ting podcast show, I just want to say thank you to the 410 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. It absolutely means a lot to me. Obviously, keep smashing a like, keep leaving comments down below, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'd love to get it up to 411 in baby steps. It would be very, very appreciated. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Back again! So, first of all, we're talking Draper. Freddie Draper has signed a long-term contract with us, Lincoln City. What is my reaction to Freddie Draper signing a new contract, a / long-term contract? For me, this is a fantastic bit of business that us, Lincoln City, have done. Freddie Draper, who's 18 years old and one for the future and one that needs to be recognised with, who's now going to move on to going on to Warsaw on a season-long loan. For me, this is a fantastic move that the club has done. A player that has risen and really shocked everyone on his performances in the League of Ireland. For me, this is fantastic, and this is why I said this player is the future, and he has an absolute bright future ahead of him. And I really am rooting for Draper to really do well on his loan spell at Warsaw and really own it and really show why us, Lincoln City, deserves to be in the first team for us Imps. And if he does really well, which I know he will do very well, I would not be surprised if us, Lincoln City, recall him. I mean, obviously, 8 goals in the League of Ireland for Drogheda. It just shows the hard work that Freddie Draper is really putting in. And really, he feels that us, Lincoln City, need to give him a chance. And obviously, I know it shocked maybe a couple of people, but I think the majority of Imps fans will probably agree with me and say, brilliant season-long loan move to Warsaw, and they will really look after him and really make him and turn him into the player that he really deserves. So big up Freddie Draper for his loan, for a season-long loan move, and for signing a new contract, a long-term contract with us, Lincoln City. Fantastic move this, and you know, he really wants to progress and really go higher and really show Mark Kennedy what he's made of. So keep on doing what you're doing on your season-long loan move at Warsaw, and keep on putting in the hard work and really keep rising above everything that you do, Freddie Draper. So big up Freddie Draper. Obviously, this week we've had a brand new signing. Jaden Brown has signed for Lincoln City Football Club this week. Cornell, is very, very pleased. What's my reaction to that? Fantastic movement, brilliant addition. To be honest, I didn't know anything of the Jaden Brown coming in. I mean, we did need a left wing back to challenge and take on Rowan. I mean, Rowan for me is the future right now. He's one that really is going to really excite everyone with his potential. And obviously, you know, I was reading his article in the Lincolnshire Echo on him signing a new contract, and that he's eyeing for us, Lincoln City, to challenge for promotion. How fantastic is that? How optimistic is that from Sean Rowan? Fantastic from Sean Rowan. That is what you want from a player, to be optimistic and set term goals to be achieved. And us, Lincoln City, will challenge for the playoffs next season with the right quality players coming in and bringing in the right faces to really settle down in the style of play that Mark Kennedy wants us to play. Because so far, so good. We can take that achievement from last season of finishing 11th and bring it into the new season. So far, so good. Quality signings of Smith. Quality signings of Rico Hackett. Quality signings of Jensen. And quality signings of bringing in a fourth face like Brown into the business. Brilliant bit of business. To be honest, I wasn't expecting us to bring another left wing back in, but we did needed someone to really step up and really challenge Sean Rowan. I mean, obviously, listen, Sean Rowan for me will still play in the first team, but the way we've debated it as Imps fans that I can see it being, Jaden Brown being involved and playing more regularly now. I mean, obviously to protect Sean Rowan from getting injured, and obviously Rowan's not going to be a backup. I mean, he will try and play in a different position, play in that left centre back position. That I feel that maybe he can really develop himself and improve himself as a player. But Jaden Brown is going to be real exciting. So exciting to watch. Just like the tune. Get Brown on it. Come on, yeah. Get Brown on it. Get Brown on it. Yeah, that's the tune. Big up Jaden Brown. For me, this is a fantastic business. I still believe that more will still come into Lincoln City. I can see us getting a centre back. I can see us getting a right wing back possibly, or unless Mark Kennedy's going to stick with playing Sorensen and TJ Olmer and have Elitcher as backup as well as the future. But I have a feeling he might go out on loan. But I will not be surprised if Elitcher goes out on loan and gains more experience and probably leaves it with Sorensen and TJ Olmer at right wing back. But I do think we'll probably add another right wing back. And I know probably you guys will probably say, which type of player would you want to see Lincoln come in as a freelancer scouting, as a freelancer scouter? And for me, I would definitely say maybe looking at Tenzai Watson, a Sam Robinson, possibly a Josh Emmanuel. I would probably say, but if I had to knock it down to just two, I would definitely say Tenzai Watson ticks all the boxes for me. I would love to see Tenzai Watson at Lincoln City Football Club, really bringing his vibe to Lincoln City. I will not be surprised if we go for him again. It would be very, very good. But we do need a right wing back. Centre back, definitely, maybe one or two centre backs. Probably Lincoln City looking at the likes of probably Taylor Moore, Jesse Dubra, or even better, Aidan Flynn. Although I do worry that we may not be able to afford his wages, but you could imagine what Flint would be like in Lincoln City's in our setup, in Kennedy's setup, playing alongside O'Connor and Jacko, because I still believe we need to replace Walsh. We need to replace Regan Poole, especially Regan Poole on the left centre back side, and I do believe that Taylor Moore would be a very, very class addition if added on permanence, because Mark Kennedy's more going to go for permanence than loans, because last season the loans caused a lot of problems and it caused a lot of controversy with some players being left out of the matchday squad. So if we can go and get our own players and just say, look, we've got our own players now, we own them, / Kennedy owns them, and he doesn't have to worry about who to play, who not to play, who to take out of the matchday squad, who to add on the bench. Because having more options is so much better. Do you know what I'm saying? And having them options really makes a lot of difference. And next season it will make a lot of difference with who we've had. So far, so good. The signings have been brilliant. The midfield still needs a little bit of strengthening. It wouldn't surprise me if Sam Klukas makes a return. Possibly a non-league star or even a free agent midfielder to come in, like a Luke Amos or somebody to come in and really strengthen our midfield. I wouldn't be surprised if we have 2 or 3 midfielders. I would not be surprised. Winger wise, I wouldn't mind seeing maybe an Okero Flex at Lincoln City Football Club, a Mendes Gomez possibly. I would, or even better, even a Roman Curtis. It would be very, very brilliant if we was to add Roman Curtis to the fold. I wouldn't mind seeing Roman Curtis at Lincoln City, because he's a free agent right now. Portsmouth don't want him, so why can't we go for him? But Okero Flex, if Okero Flex was to sign for Lincoln City Football Club, I would be very, very happy. Not just because of me being a freelance scout for Lincoln City Football Club. It would just be very, very nice to see maybe more permanent signings come in. You know what I mean? And as a fan as well. But for me, if you had to pick out of those, you would say Carlos Mendes Gomez. But Okero Flex would be class. Absolutely class. And if we were to sign Ocra Flex, I'd be happy. But Roman Curtis would also be good. Because there are some Irish players that are still on a free and haven't been bought by a club. Striker-wise, you would say Tyler Walker. Maybe Andrew Dallas. Lyle Taylor possibly. Sinclair Armstrong. Never say never on bringing him on a loan deal. Imagine Armstrong at Lincoln City Football Club. That would be so class. But on a loan deal. Because we might not be able to afford him on a permanent. But obviously with Gareth Ainsworth obviously not sure what to do with Sinclair Armstrong, I would say definitely Sinclair Armstrong on a loan would be class. As long as we get it right and we get the right permanent transfers correct, us Lincoln City will be fine. And probably maybe even Shane Long, because if Theo Wilcott's going to go to Reading, I would say maybe try bringing. I would love to see Shane Long at Lincoln, but then we'll probably just be way too good with Shane Long. Just imagine that. I know he's got experience of playing in the EFL Championship, so that would be brilliant. But whoever comes, either tomorrow or whoever, I will still be pleased for Lincoln City Football Club. But all these developments on Draper and Jaden Brown coming to Lincoln City, signing for Lincoln City Football Club, he has got a point to prove. And he wants to be playing regular football. He wants to be showing us Lincoln City fans what he's capable of. And next season, he'll show that. But so good. The signings that we have produced have been brilliant. And there is more to come. And Mark Kennedy is not finished. But next season, when this new season starts next month, you're going to see a different Lincoln City next season. And I'll tell you that. This ain't over by a long shot. And come the end of the season, you're going to see Lincoln City challenge and finish in a playoff spot. And once again, something fantastic is gonna happen. Believe that. Smash a like on my YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching the Imps Ting Podcast Show. Keep smashing a like, keep subscribing, leaving your comments down below, and tell me your thoughts about Freddie Draper signing a long-term contract and Jaden Brown signing, and who would you like to see at Lincoln, the positions where you feel Kennedy needs to strengthen. Thank you very much for watching the Imps Ting Podcast Show. Thank you. Up the Imps. Back again!